Oh, oh no. Look at that. One more hit. That's all it took. One more hit was all it was going to take. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Lands Between. I'm Mediocre Gamer Man. And we just beat Margit. It is time to move on to... Well, we can do Stormville Castle, but I'm not going to. What I want to do is start getting some levels, getting some experience, because I want to go to Liurnia of the Lakes and get the Frenzied Burst. So we're going to start by grabbing a couple of things, mostly just killing bosses in the area. I want to do a good chunk of the NPC quest lines because I want Hyetta's quest line. Hyetta will get us the Frenzied Flame ending, which gives us the Frenzied Flame seal, which we'll need for the later parts of the game. So for now, we're going to go kill a couple of bosses just to get some experience, so we can start leveling up. I think we're going to take on the Tibia Mariner. I want to see if I can actually beat him with Frenzy spells. I don't see any reason why I can't, but that'll be something we go on ahead and do. So we need to go up here. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button. Need to go up here and speak to D. Should still be up here. May not be. May have already. Yep. Oh, I've already been in the round table hold, so he's already gone. It's okay. It doesn't affect his quest line in any real way to have him go to the round table hold, because it's pretty common for people to miss it. So we're going to take on the Tibia Mariner. Now, let's see. So, he doesn't really do much, but oh, darn it. I'm just hoping that I have enough damage potential to actually kill him. My big issue is going to be having the time to charge. But yeah, we should be just fine. The problem is the madness buildup. I gotta be more careful with it, because I cannot let it get full. Alright, so we're gonna have to let it drop, which doesn't really take that long, but you know, I've got my wolves here that I'm trying to keep alive. Okay, now we're down to half. Let's go ahead and let it get down a little bit. We can use it one more time and it should kill him. If it hits him. That's why I want the Frenzied Burst, is because you can actually aim it. There we go. Alright, Tibia Mariner is down. Deathroot and Skeletal Militiaman Ashes, which are actually useful. I don't find them as useful as some other people have, because I've noticed that they tend to get hit pretty often because a lot of bosses have sweeping attacks. And so, you you know, they're down, they get swept, they're done. So, and they have a, in my opinion, they have a pretty low health pool to start with. So, I mean, like I said, they're useful, but they are definitely not as useful as some others. I find the wolves to be really useful early on because they can stagger so well. Okay. We never did the third Church of America, so we need to do that. Let's go on ahead. I need to take a look and see what it's going to be like trying to take on a scarab with this. It's not bad. Now, what is it going to be like trying to take on one that's moving? Because the Frenzied Burst is a scarab in Litany of the Lakes, which is a much higher leveled area. We need to go talk to Kenneth Height while we're over here. Yes. Go ahead and rest. We'll talk to Kenneth Height, and then we'll head over to yeah, we'll go ahead and talk to her. So we killed the mariner.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika.
Height. Meet Rana, we did that.
If you wish,
we need to get finger snap next.
Share them with you. Very well, my lord. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will wage war in a land afar. Well.
That's right, I picked up the Faith Knot tier, so that's going to be real helpful. Okay, so Kenneth Height, and then we will go talk to Kale for finger snap. And then we'll go talk to Blade. Then we're going to level up, and then we'll do the Darrow Wheel fight. I think we're a little bit far off from that now.
Did you well done, you now. Go ahead. Right, I've much. What's that look? Well, under even the which is why just you. Would you like? I see bright. Enter. And who knows? What say you? Very I knew. I shall await. You shall help. I see. Right, I've much.
Okay, so that's done. Let's see. We might as well while we're at it. I'm probably not going to do every quest line, but I'll do the ones that I can. So we definitely need Alexander. I'm pretty sure I can do Alexander with Frenzy. If it staggers, I'm fairly certain you can use it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? Anyone? Oh, I am these. Might just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if it can stagger, it can knock him out.
Aye.
Okay.
One eye and beyond upon this. I'd heard doesn't the I'm to red me. I've heard. I'm to red me. I've heard.
Okay. So. So we need to go to Kale. Easiest way is just do the map. Let's see. Where in the heck am I going? Finger snap. We'll probably start diverging from this. I want to kill some of the dragons, but I'm not going to kill all of them. So the Yura quest line's probably going to get left in the dust. But
Wait, well, you're back. There are if the mood my people, which is why, but thanks, I think this may your people.
now I am 99% certain that we heard the howling in the mistwood. Yeah, because it says it right there. All right, let's go back down to where Blythe is and see if we can't hear it again. We may have passed through so quickly that it didn't register that we heard it. So you can hear it when you're actually coming to it. I guess you just need to be in a certain area. Maybe like right in here, because this is where he is. Okay. Now let's go talk to Kali. I'm glad to be back on another Elden Ring run.
Wait,
Honestly,
you're back. Perhaps you don't see that we have a sentiment, not but that is our castaway.
I don't. I'm not entirely sure what's happened, but it's not letting me get finger snap. I don't already have it. Oh, I do. That's why. When did I get it? I don't know. I wasn't marking down what I was doing last time because I was just kind of rolling with it. And then I kind of looked into it and I was like, oh, I need to do Hyeda's quest line. So I decided to go on here. It's the roundtablehold.net, you know, their thing where it walks you through all the different quest lines and whatnot. Really, really useful, especially if you're wanting to do a 100% playthrough, like all the quest lines, all the stuff. It's honestly, it's such a lifesaver when trying to do all of that, because otherwise you don't know what you may or may not have missed. Oh, that was not my intention. I'm gonna have to move that because for so long my Steed, the torrent, was on a different button, and I put it on the up instead of the side, and it's just completely throwing me off. Okay. Yeah, let's move that while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Okay, so we've got finger snap. Use finger snap and talk to Blythe. So we're going a little out of order here. I'm not worried about Bach. Bach can do his old thing. But the Crystal Cove or Coastal Cove, we can go on ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll do the quick way down. Might as well go on ahead and level up while we're sitting here. Ah. I want to get to 30 as soon as possible. I need to look into it, but I think 40 is the soft cap. About threw myself into the nowhere over there. Gonna talk to this merchant. I don't remember if he has anything we're gonna need for this.
What do you don't want any trouble?
Normally he's where you get your like bow and arrows, and I think this is, yeah, fire arrows. We're going ahead and buy those. They're gonna come in handy. Go ahead and sell a few things while we're here. That.
All done?
In the coastal cave. Alright. So we're going to do one run where we go in and get the items. And then we'll do another run where we just go and actually, we may be able to just suffice by grabbing the items real quick and then running. Whoop. Okay, nice. All right. Thank you, Istvan. Do they stop attacking? They don't even give you experience after that. I was wondering. All right. So let's here. The biggest thing is going to be enemies that are like quick. That's why I want the frenzied burst. It's a little bit faster to get off, and you can do it from a distance. Whereas this, you've got to be pretty on top of them. And it's pretty fast. It's not. It's definitely like the uncharged version is pretty slow, but charge it, which does a lot more damage, takes a minute. All right. Okay, so beat the crystal cave. We'll go meet Yura. after we get some items. There's only a couple of items here. There's one at the top of that. Pretty sure it's up here. But I don't even think it's anything important or anything, but yeah, exalted flesh. I don't remember, what does exalted flesh do? Temporarily boost physical attack, which isn't really going to help us much at all in this, but it's alright. If you're running a straight physical build, that would definitely be the thing for you. Okay, and we get down here, there is a scarab. I do believe that's all. Oh. Now we'll get some herb, but why not? Okay, so that's done. We need to go to south of the lake, which is down here, and meet Yura. I'm probably going to defeat Agil. I don't believe I'm going to face off against any of the others. Going ahead and get this while I'm thinking about it. Nice. I was wondering if I would have enough strength to actually kill that or not. Let's see. Can I get to it without it running off? Yep.
You do all this, and it's just so stay clear. Don't.
Talk to Yura. Fight it without killing it. Let's go see how much damage we actually do against this thing. Let's heal up and use whatever souls we have, or runes we have. Oop. Alright, let's go take on Agil. You can see how much damage I actually do. I mean, if it's feasible to kill it, we will. Agil's not that bad, it's just a lot of running. I'm not gonna lie. I think I may actually be able to kill just pretty simply with this build. Yeah. Okay, let me die. Oh. Yeah. I mean, the problem is I'm gonna be at one shot if I... Dude, that's alright. I mean, I'll wait until I'm a little bit higher level. I think we don't even take on a Gil for quite some time. The most difficult fight I'm going to have is against Nereus. Nereus is so quick. I won't have time to use my ability.
Making a fight with seems unfair. Like fools.
Now we need to meet Stellan under the waypoint stairs, which is right here. But yeah, so school starts back for me on the 15th, which I think this episode will launch right around the time that I start back into school, if I've timed everything right. But so I'm probably going to have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm hoping I can maintain a good amount of videos coming out. But I've got a lot of stuff in the works, basically. But I'm gonna try and maintain. So. Honestly, Frenzy is pretty OP early on. So. The biggest issue is having time to actually cast spells with the enemies, but I said I may end up doing a no summon Frenzy run or a no summon run at some point, but I don't believe I am that skilled quite yet.
Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Okay, so met her. Now Nereus, we need to go kill Nereus. Nereus is down there. Let's go the quick and I say quick and dirty a lot, but that's not what I mean. The quick yet more difficult way, maybe. So. So basically, you just run through there, and then right here, there's another grace, and this grace leads you down to where, well, right behind Nereus. So Yura will spawn underneath all this, so you can jump down here. And Nereus will be right there soon. Or not Nereus, but Yura. Nereus is going to spawn right in here in a minute. We're going to get kicked off of our horse. Yeah. There he is. So I don't know. I don't honestly know if I can beat Yura, or Nereus, but we're gonna try. Honestly, this isn't really that bad. It looks like he got hit by madness, so that's nice. There we go. Now, we kill him. Wasn't that bad. I was actually surprised. Alright, so Nereus is dead. Talk to Yura, which he's right up there. Went and changed spots. Now I hit the button where it was every time. Yeah, now we're gonna do patches. Okay.
You stay the part. Just remember me, you're perhaps we will.
I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this, because this cave's kind of awkward because it's just so many enemies. Um, I thought I had like. Okay. I got rid of them. They won't come up, so we'll just go down here. All this down there is a mushroom anyway. We'll get it after we talk to Patches. Taking a man's personal belongings.
Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Oh yeah, that's rich. Oh, that's pretty cool. If I'm in that, it doesn't count because I was getting frenzy.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all. Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true. Well, what do you... Now, how did I took you for an innocent... Well, water... I'm patch tarnished, like, only for now. In exchange for... Honestly, frankly. So don't be... I'll be ready to... No, I'll be ready to...
Okay, so now we're going to reload, come back, and
Well,
should have new things to say. Yeah.
Yeah, now they're all... I mean, but it hardly... They're all foot salt work to the bone. Well, just something I'm... But then again, and besides...
I'm thinking if I should buy Margit Shackle, but we can come back. Just keep reloading until he tells us we can
Cheers for that.
open the chest. I think it takes more. I don't remember. Or we may have to leave and come back. Oh, there it is.
Really? And so, an extra... What's wrong? A treasure? Sure it... But a patches... What's wrong? A treasure? Sure it may... But a patches...
All right. Get that done. Talk to Kenneth at the top of Fort Height.
My sincerest gratitude. I thought I'd never wrench that thing open. You're the finest customer a man ever had.
All right. So now we got to go talk to Kenneth at the top of Fort Height. Let's go on ahead and do this while we're here. I'll skip all this and I'll see you when I get to the Grace. Okay. So I made it to the Grace. A couple of things I want to pick up while I'm down here. Just because they're easy pickings. You know, I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing this for somebody who's like new to the game, but if you, I mean, most people who play the game now have probably played it before. So these guys just, for this stage of the game, they hit really, really hard. It's easy to get wrecked by them. Old bubble boys. It's easy to get hit a lot harder than you expect by these guys. Even when you come down here later on, they can very easily overwhelm you. So I'm going to go ahead and get through some of this. Just because I don't want to have to do it later. There's some other stuff to grab in that area, but none of it's going to help this build, so I'm just going to leave it alone. None of the stuff we just picked up really helps the build, but we can sell it. So get to the main part of the Siofra River well. Will help us out later. Been so long since I've been through here with the proper enemies. I don't remember what goes where. So those lightning orb things, I always forget that there's so many of them down here. Let's pick these two up and then run back down. That's probably going to be all we do here. I just wanted to go ahead and get that little bit out of the way because it gets us to this area. There's a lot we can do here. A lot of things we can get if we really wanted to just kind of like run through it. Nothing that really helps this build any. Really useful if you're doing like a bow run or you're wanting like certain things, because there's a couple of really good weapons here. So the horn bow is not bad if you're running a horn build or a bow build. But there's also the serpent bow here, which is a great bow for a poison bow build. But see, right here will be where Blade is later on. Going ahead and grab that, but I'm honestly not worried about it. Yeah. Ouch. Let's go grab this Grace over here so we can reset everybody, and then we're done here. Where's the Grace here? Oh, it's down over here. Sure. There's a grace in between pillars. I do know that. Have I not gone far enough? Yeah, it's the pillars over here, I think. Yeah, it's up there. You need to be careful of these guys. They can kill you quickly. At this level, it only takes one hit, really. Sworn the serpent bow was down here. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So what do we need? Oh, Kenneth Height. Sworn the serpent bow was down there. No, it's always been the horn bow. I'm sorry. Sure, I think the serpent bow is in Volcano, man. No, it's in the rock cave. I don't remember which one though. You have to go through like poison or rot to get to it. It's very aggravating. I mean, we could get to it now because I don't think it's that far away. Like I said, it's not really going to help this build. But when we do a bow only run, that is the bow we're going to be using mostly. Problem is that even with all the area that you get from this, hitting more than one enemy at a time is still very difficult because it's not a AoE, it's a random area or a random effect arc, so makes it a lot harder. It's fine. That it? I swear there's like one that's like hidden that sneaks up on you sometimes. But yeah.
I suppose indeed one must have a true. But I haven't the great. But now for a true. I'm for a true. I'm for a true.
Okay. So Kenneth Height is done. Talk to Patches. A lot of this is us running around getting stuff done, but we're getting small amounts of experience for it. We're going to start getting a lot more experience here soon. By doing stuff, but this is the first of a lot of games are always very kind of quest heavy or just running around doing stuff.
Try to find. Forgot something. No.
I like that. That's cute. All right. Death Touch Catacombs. It's actually the one right above us. out of there first. So we'll beat Death Touch Catacombs. Shouldn't be too bad. Black Knife Assassin is probably going to be a little aggravating because, once again, it's one of those real quick enemies, and the spell I'm using is not very quick. So, but with my wolves, I think we'll be all right. The real trick is, this is Murkwater. I went to the wrong place. We need Death Touch. Death Touch is up there. Yeah, here it is. This, I don't think this is it. This is High Road Cave. Death Touch Catacombs. Oh. Trying to remember what all the names are and where they are. That's right. This is the weird one. It's not weird. It's just I always forget it's up here. Alexander's up that way, for those of you who need a reference. And then Death Touch is this way. There's going to be a lot of straight run into the boss, because we don't have the FP at the moment to really plus I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna kill these guys. Well, that's going to take a lot. That was just 2 of them. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of just running straight through. Wait. Oh, no, watch out. That's Uchikatana. Got this. Down here. Grab this. Run over here and grab this. Oh. Alright, come on. Dodge. Dive and dodge. Alright. That wasn't that bad. Not being able to do radiant damage, though. There's going to be some catacombs later that's going to get real rough. Alright. So this boss, if I remember correctly, is the Shadow Assassin. Or Black Knife Assassin. Oh no. Black Knife Assassin's the invisible one. This is the non-invisible one. Oh, well, it's still a Black Knife Assassin. Okay. So they do a lot of dodging. Usually they move around a lot more. Wolves are pretty good at keeping them in line, though, it looks like. Alright, we'll go ahead and just get the madness hit. Just to kill them off. We should get their dagger, and that gives us something we can't use, but is very useful in almost every other build. If you use a weapon, it's great. Because it gives you, for every critical hit you do, riposte, parry, backstab, it heals you. So, really useful. That's done. Now we need to meet War Master Bernal. I think I've already been there. War Master's Shack. War Master's Shack. I'm going to start diverging very soon. But I need to talk to this guy just so I can get to the boss that's here.
There's a memento find. That's how it grants me. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no
Recusate Henricus. Henricus. Sure. Alright, so we just go north from here. He'll pop up. Get up top. No? Didn't go the right way. It's this way. It is north. I just turned. It's been a long, like I said, it's been a while since I played this game. I haven't done these runs in a while. Now this guy shouldn't be too hard. He uses a really big hammer. So killing him should be pretty simplistic. Let him hit, use my weapon, and just keep doing that over and over again until he's dead. Oh, he's gonna be over here. Come on, buddy. Oh. Okay. Maybe I erred. Maybe he will not be that easy. Yeah, he's not that bad. I don't know. From Software likes to make games that remind you of how fallible you are, no matter how cocky you get. So, it's fun. Red Finger? Or, yeah. Okay, so he's done. Now it's Milena at Stormhill Shack. And we'll speak to Rodrika. And then Finger Reader. Milena again. Darwill, Agil, and then we can finish up Limgrave. So I mean, honestly, it's not that far. We should be able to finish that up. I don't think about this episode, but we'll be able to finish it up soon. We've already defeated Margit, so we're already, you know, I probably shouldn't have defeated it that quick, but it is what it is. Okay, Margarita, let's go ahead and get you.
Everyone who only to have that. Did you know? It's quite a. You're all heading to some.
To be fair, the first episode, I didn't think I was going to have to do any questing.
Nothing but.
But looking at it, the quests do get me decent gear.
And it'll be glad.
So there's no reason not to do it, because I'm going to be needing gear that's not the Prophet's starting gear.
My love, I'm trying to get.
Okay, so she's done. Finger reader. Get that. Did I don't think I killed this guy yet. No. That's the problem, is he'll run you into danger. There it goes. Got it. Okay. We'll hit this. And I guess without that knight guy here that's there during the Reforge mod, we can go ahead and yeah. We can go ahead and get to the Irony of the Lakes this episode. I think that's what we'll call it. We got a few minutes. We may be able to get, yeah, we can get Darwill done. We'll go ahead and get Darwill done. Okay, so she's done. Yeah. But no, Darwill. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. She is right there. Shouldn't be that bad. Apparently, Frenzy is a lot stronger than I remember it being, so this is actually working out pretty well. And Blaze does a lot of the heavy lifting here, so.
Rotting in a cell is no true justice. This is where it ends.
Yeah. So. I mean, I can get that first shot off, and then I need to be real careful about any additionals. But I don't think dual wielding your seal does anything.
Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Okay, good. We got him down. If I can hit this, he's done. That's the real trick, is just being able to hit, because there's that delay. Even with no charge, there is that moment. So it's kind of like hitting with a heavy weapon. but less effective because heavy weapons stagger, whereas that doesn't always stagger. So, and you're locked into it when it goes. Like with a heavy weapon, you can like roll out pretty quickly.
Oh, if you venture north, tell him I sent he'll be sure I owe you one. That's the time we part. That's the time we parted ways.
Okay, so that's done. So Darrow's done. You know, we have a few minutes. We can go on ahead and attempt the dragon. Yeah, let's go on ahead and attempt the dragon. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We die, right? I mean, I'm not super worried. I got a few minutes to spare on here just from the times I've had to cut out stuff. Now, you know, like the Software River Well, Elevator, and a few other things. At the beginning, I think I had a couple of minutes where my intro sounded atrocious, so I redid it. There's a Geel. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much damage I'm doing against him. But Yura should be right here. Big thing with Yura summoned, we don't have the ability to don't have the ability to ride our horse, which, and he's also got more HP, so there is that. Alright. Gotta wait for madness to relinquish here. The problem is being one shot. Oh no. Yeah, the fire's the big issue. Come on. Ugh. All right, Yura. We're closing in now. A couple more hits and he's done. Oh, oh no. Look at that. One more hit. That's all it took. One more hit was all it was going to take. Oh, man. I wonder if the rot dog could get me right on there. Because really, the wolves don't do a whole lot. Come on, Yura. There we go. Going ahead, let's get a couple hits in. Yep. No, 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 no. I said the real issue is going to be fire. There's nothing I can do about it wanting to get up in the air and cause me trouble. And then I'm stuck with this mess here. And you gotta deal with all these physics. Like I can't even get up underneath it now. Yeah. Now my rotten stray is dead. I gotta just go get my souls. Where are they at? Yeah. All right. I'm going to beat my head against this wall a couple more times. If I don't beat it, then you won't see it. And then I'll just be back for the outro. Rot Stray did nothing, so we're going to pull in those guys again. So, come on, Yura. And then you'll see it if I beat it. Otherwise, I'm going to cut it out. Oh my gosh, that was so close. But we did it. It took 3 or 4 more tries, but we did it. So that's a Gil down. It was a close fight. So let's go back and sit at a site of grace and reflect on how much fun that was. Agil's not that bad. The problem is that he's random. He's just like a lot of other enemies in this game. That they work on like AI, but their AI does have some randomness to it. And so a couple of the fights, he would just constantly, every time I get close to him, jump in the air, fireball down, and then I was using every last bit of healing I had, because there's only so much you can dodge when you're getting caught in all those physics. I mean, some people may be skilled enough to do it. I'm not. But, yeah, I mean, really, he's not that bad. It's just, he's a pain. But we got through it. We got a lot done this episode. Almost everything in, well, actually, I think, except for the Bach storylines, except for Bach, we did everything there is to do in Limgrave. So, we're good there. We're going to go to the Weeping Peninsula next and get all of that done. So we'll be dealing with Castle Morn and stuff, and that should be at next episode. And I'm doing Edgar's quest line just because of the gear that you get, but I don't know that I'm going to complete every quest line from here on out. Like this was just to get Limgrave done because it's pretty quick and easy. Yura helps you get the dragon fight done, which gives me a good amount of experience, and it's a good test for like certain boss fights. But from here on out, we're probably going to stick to just doing hyenas, and a couple of other ones that are fun to do that gives me decent gear. So anyway, thanks everybody for joining. I'm glad to finally be back with doing some Elden Ring content. But if you like what you see, you like what I'm doing, definitely like, comment, subscribe down below. More episodes are coming, so just be prepared, guys. It's a whole bunch of mediocrity coming. But thank y'all so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day and take care.